So a couple days ago, I made a video talking about 1.15 possibly being the mob update, which would focus on introducing brand new mobs to different biomes. And in that video, I also focus on all of the new mobs that we've seen so far in games like Minecraft Dungeons, as well as Minecraft Earth, such as the Moo Bloom and the Cluck Shroom. It's a really interesting video, so I will have a link in the description if you guys want to check that video out. But today I want to focus on all of the animals and mobs that are currently under review in Minecraft feedback. And if you ever get an idea that's under review, there's a good chance we could see it come to Minecraft in a future update. This entire process worked the exact same way for mobs like the ostrich, the meerkats, termites, foxes, and now bees. So we're going to be reviewing all of these mobs in today's video that are currently under review. It's going to be a lot of fun, so hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video. In fact, if you could do me a huge favor and leave a like on today's video, it supports the channel. In fact, let's see if we can get over 9 likes in today's video. And don't forget to hashtag Stealth Army because I will be liking and favoriting some of the best comments in today's video. Now, let's kick it off with the first idea, which is under review with over 3,900 votes. And it includes alligators, frogs, and herons. And this is supposed to be some sort of swamp update, which I think a lot of you guys would love to see brand new animal life into the swamp biomes. Like alligators would be really intense if you're just wandering around a swamp and then an alligator comes out of nowhere. And then obviously alligators react to movement, so if you're swimming in the swamp or if you're in the water, you'd probably get attacked by an alligator. I'd also love to see different species of frogs represented in Minecraft. Similar to the tropical fish, there's so many different species of frogs and they range in different colors and different textures, and it would just be really cool to see a lot of color in the swamp biome. But let me know what you guys think about alligators, frogs, and herons. Let's move on to the next mob that is currently under review, and this one has 1,732 votes, and it's the jellyfish mob. And similar to frogs, there's thousands of species of jellyfish out there. There's jellyfish that are larger than people. There's jellyfish that are tinier than a penny. There's jellyfish that light up, and supposedly there's a jellyfish that never dies. So I would love to see, a lot of jellyfish represented in Minecraft and the oceans. Considering we had 1.13 not too long ago, they could still introduce more mobs into the ocean. I think everybody would love that. But let's go ahead and move on to the next mob that's currently under review with 1,388 votes, called the owl, which I did make a video talking about this mob, and I think it's about time they introduce more flying mobs into the game. And owls are one of my favorite animals out there. They're intelligent, they're great hunters, and they're also adorable. I grew up watching Harry Potter, so I fell in love with owls instantly, and I always wanted one as a pet, but now, of course, you don't want to take an owl out of its natural habitat. That would just be really cruel. But let's go ahead and move on to the next two mobs, which are crabs and lobsters, with 1,224 votes, and that's also under review. And similar to the jellyfish mob, I feel like you can always introduce more life into the ocean, especially considering, the ocean takes up 2/3 of the earth. So there's going to be a lot of life in the ocean, and they can always introduce a brand new mob into the ocean every year. And it'd just be really cool to have something at the very bottom of the ocean that's sort of scurrying around like a lobster or crabs. And especially near the ocean ruins or a shipwreck, if you go inside a shipwreck, you're going to see crabs or lobster just moving around. And I think that'd just be a really nice little feature to have in the ocean at this point. But let me know what you guys think about crabs and lobsters coming to Minecraft. Now, we're going to go ahead and skip my favorite one here because I talk about it every week, which are dragons. Pet dragons in Minecraft. I can make another video talking about pet dragons. If you guys would like to see that, go ahead and hashtag dragons. But let's move on to the next idea with 983 votes, called bear varieties, which would obviously include more bears in Minecraft outside of the polar bears and the pandas, like the black bear, the brown bear, the sloth bear. There's a ton of bears out there, so clearly this idea focuses on introducing all of them into the game, if not more bears in Minecraft, which I would love to have more bears. I just want one of them to be tameable. I want to ride a bear in Minecraft. I know that's not realistic, but it sounds like a lot of fun, right? Now, let's go ahead and check out the next mob called Goats with over 640 votes. And I recently discussed this mob in one of my latest videos called the Farm Update, which we could possibly see goats come to Minecraft in 1.15. So keep your fingers crossed if you want to see goats in Minecraft in a farm update or some sort of mob update. I would personally love to see mountain goats. But let's go ahead and check out the next idea with 564 votes, and it's one of the few boss mobs under review, and that is the Kraken, and easily one of the largest creatures or largest monsters in history. And if we ever got the Kraken into Minecraft, think how difficult it would be to defeat that monster. Easily one of the most difficult challenges in the game if this ever were to happen. So let's move on to the next mob with 488 votes, and that is the Seahorse. And there seems to be a ton of sea life that is currently under review, but I'd actually love to see the Seahorse in Minecraft because I feel like they need to have more life in the game that you don't necessarily need to interact with. Sort of like how the bats are in Minecraft. You don't really necessarily notice bats, but they're there, and they don't drop anything as well. They just sort of add to the environment, add to the mood of the game, and I think that'd be really cool to have something similar but in the ocean. So let me know what you guys think about seahorses. Now let's move on to the next mob, which I recently talked about in a video as well, with over 480 votes, called orcas and rays. And I would love to have orcas in Minecraft. Whales are one of my favorite animals in the entire world, and any type of whale I would just love to have in game. The blue whale, the humpback whale, the sperm whale, killer whales, it doesn't matter. If they're in Minecraft, I'm going to love them, even if they're not tameable. But let me know what you guys think about orcas as well as rays. Rays are pretty cool as well, but we all know orcas are the best. Now, we're going to go ahead and skip the next two ideas because they involve dragons, and I've made plenty of videos talking about not only the water dragon, but the red dragon, which are currently under review. So if you guys want to see more dragons in Minecraft, go ahead and go on to feedback and support these ideas. They definitely deserve all the recognition and all the votes that they can possibly get. So hopefully one day we'll get more dragons in the game. Now let's go ahead and talk about the next mob with 418 votes, called crocodiles. Now, crocodiles and alligators have some similarities, but they're very different creatures. And if we were to see crocodiles in the game, they'd be highly aggressive and very dangerous. And we'd probably see crocodiles in like the savanna biome update if that were to happen. But let me know which one you guys prefer more, crocodiles or alligators. I'm leaning more toward crocodiles. But let's go ahead and move on to the next mob with 339 votes. And I recently discussed this one as well, the scorpion mob, which if we were to ever get the scorpion, we'd probably see it in the desert biome, although they can be found in practically every continent. So it wouldn't surprise me if they introduce scorpions in a random biome update, but let me know what you guys think about scorpions coming to Minecraft. Now let's go ahead and move on to the next mob with 324 votes, and easily one of the tallest and largest land animals, which are the giraffes. I would love to have giraffes introduced in the savanna biome update. So if you plan on watching Minecon this year and the savanna biome pops up, be sure to vote savanna, because if you really want giraffes, you would vote for their home base, which is the savanna biome. Now moving on to the next mob with 279 votes, and that is the hedgehog. And I know some of you guys out there probably have a pet hedgehog, so it'd be cool to introduce a new mob in the game specifically for just being tamed, like the wolf and the cat. And of course, it'd be able to do some tricks as well. But let me know what you guys think about hedgehogs. Do you have one in real life? Would you like to see one in Minecraft? It's currently under review, so there's a good chance we could see hedgehogs in Minecraft one day. Now let's move on to the next mob with 225 votes, and that is the octopus. And similar to all of the other animals that we talked about in today's video, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of species of octopus out there, and some of them can get really big. In fact, some people believe that octopus can get so big that they can even sink ships, and they live at the very base of the ocean, thousands of feet down, where light doesn't exist, and it's really creepy stuff. But clearly octopuses are ancient creatures, and they're really interesting as well. So it'd be really cool to have an octopus in Minecraft. But let's move on to the final mob that is currently under review, and that is the gray seal with 213 votes. And I feel like a lot of these mobs were supposed to come in 1.13, and for whatever reason, maybe they didn't have enough time to introduce these mobs. They just decided to put it under review and introduce it eventually. So it might be that way with the seal mob, but can you imagine having an orca in Minecraft alongside the seals? The seals would never get any rest. They'd constantly be running from the orcas, the killer whales. So I don't see both of these mobs coming. It's either going to be one or the other. And my choice would be orcas, killer whales all the way. But let me know what you guys think about all of the animals that are currently under review. There's a ton of content that's possibly in the works that we could see in the next major update. And I'm really excited for all of the mobs, all of the features, everything we could possibly see in 1.15 as well as 1.16. Minecraft is looking like it'll be the best game for the next 10 years. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and notification squad. Y'all are the best, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care, everyone. Peace.